What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. This is your girl Riza Tante, and in this video I'm going to be talking about why I quit my MBA and why I don't regret it. So let's get on with the show. Alright, so let me give you some context. When I was working for this previous company of mine, I had accessibility to do my master's, and it was all for free. It was great. It was awesome. And I was probably, 4 or 3 courses left in my semesters or in my time to completing my MBA. And in retrospect, I really wanted to finish it. I did. I really did. Trust me. I wanted to, and it took me a while. And I thought, but I just was mentally not okay. And in this time frame, this is when I was about to exit the company I used to work for, because I was just so mentally drained and burnt out. And I thought, okay, I think I had to do 2 more semesters or 3 more quarters. I just kept telling myself, okay, do that. And I was honestly on my wit's end. I was just not okay, and I felt very depressed, and I just did not feel good. As I mentioned before, Sunday blues, and just always had that anxiety feeling and just felt stressed all the time. It was as if I was literally functioning on stress. And so I had to take a hard look and just think, okay, can I really do this in the next 3-4 quarters and finish this out? Could I have done it? Sure, I could have done it. But it would have been really bad, because mentally I was suffering. I mean, it was bad. For any of those have been really burnt out, you understand what I mean. And to be honest with you, my journey kind of changed. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I always wanted to pursue different things, create businesses, leverage my creativity, all those things. And I thought, this just doesn't align to what I want to do anymore. Not only that, the courses and what I learned were fantastic. They're really great things. But I think what's even more powerful is actually getting out there and doing it and learning it on the go. So when I look back at the courses and the things I learned in my MBA at that time, sure, it was valuable. But at the same time, I just couldn't handle being another 3-4 quarters in my position, because I was very burnt out. I needed a break. I truly needed a break. And like I mentioned, it just didn't align with me anymore. And I'm okay with that. Do I feel guilty about it? For sure. Do I feel like I'm a quitter? Sometimes. But I just felt very strongly of my next alignment, I guess you could say, or my next step in life, and that was to pursue the entrepreneurship thing differently. And it no longer aligned to me. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Sure, I understand that people would love to have their master's degree paid for, etc. But honestly, I think every person has a right to change their mind. Every person has a right to be like, I am not going to walk down that aisle because I do not want to marry that person, or I do not want to pursue this degree or this career because it no longer aligns to who I am. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And in fact, I wish that we allowed ourselves to, and gave ourselves permission to do that. You have the right to change your mind. I had the right to change my mind, and I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all. And I've learned so much more on free content online than I ever in a degree, to be honest. So, I mean, degrees in itself, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, so that is that. Now, I miss school. I do like school. Don't get me wrong. I love learning. I love taking a concept and understanding it. And of course, you also write your business proposal in your MBA. But I just thought to myself, you know what? I think a true entrepreneur is someone that just goes out and does it. and figures it out on the way. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos about millionaires and people that were very successful, and they were C students. They were really bad at grades, and they built multi-million businesses, and I think that's amazing. And I'm saying this to you and to myself, knowing that you have the right to change your mind, and don't let anyone make you feel bad about you changing your mind. It's your life. It's our life. It's my life. And I think this video is really for those individuals that are really going back and forth of like what they want to do. Now, again, there are outliers, there are exceptions, but for me personally, in my personal experience and what I wanted, I quit because I was mentally not okay in my corporate position at that time, and also I had a different things that I wanted to pursue. So, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I had the right to change my mind. You have the right to change your mind. We can pursue different things if we want to, and if it no longer aligns us, then that's fine too. Now, of course, if it's something that you really wanted, then absolutely, like, pursue and persist. But for me, it was just something that was not aligned to me anymore, and I'm learning so much more than I ever have, like I said before, so on my own, and actually doing the thing. So yes, that's why I quit, and I'd be lying to you if I felt guilty, because I know that my family really wanted me to finish it. But I'm hoping that my entrepreneurship journey will make up for it. What can you do? You can't please everyone. So, well, that's what I have for you in this video. Thanks very much for watching. If you have more questions around quitting something, starting over, let me know. Write in the comments. I have more videos, of course. So thanks so much for watching the rest of this video, and we'll see you soon. Ciao, ciao.